Hi everyone, I'm Jackie.
And I'm Anna, that's Charlie. And we're creative marketing consultants and the brains behind Hire AS.
Yes, we are taking the lessons we've learned working at different agencies and marketing departments to help businesses like yours make an impact.
And Dipworthy is our very cozy podcast this episode about marketing and how you can apply it to your business.
Yeah, we're going to provide some bite-sized marketing insights so you can dip your toes into the strange world of marketing without drowning in it.
Not bad. Mm-hmm. Not bad.
All right.
So shall we get to what we're dipping into today?
Yeah. I think I just had a comment.
Oh,
you're busting out this beanie, and
it's vintage.
It's vintage. Vintage, and yeah, it has a lot of meaning behind it. So I thought it was sweet. Did you do it on purpose?
You throw away your other beanies.
Oh,
so
okay.
this is so it's vintage. It's vintage because Jackie gifted me this beanie during our first anniversary together back in 2017.
2017.
Oof.
I know.
Yeah.
You still look good in it.
Still look good in it?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Cute.
Thanks.
Yeah, I didn't know you still had it.
Why would I not have it?
So that's why I'm like, isn't that the one?
Why would I have it?
Oh,
It's cozy.
It's cozy. Yeah, I got my cozy pants again, and we got Charlie here.
She didn't give much. Provide much input the last episode. She said she'd try to make a comment this time around, but we'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, well today you are. It was your pick, your snack.
Pick.
What do you got?
So one thing that I really enjoy, these ghost pepper potato chips.
There's a theme here, by the way. I keep on bringing queso dip, and you keep on bringing like really spicy chips. I think there's something funny about that.
That's true.
Yeah, remember the taquitos?
I guess I just love feeling indigestion. I don't know.
Oh goodness!
I don't know.
Oh goodness!
And then this time we're dipping it with some roasted garlic hummus. I think this is going to be a very
kind of will cancel each other out though.
Maybe.
Right? In a good way.
In a good way, but I think it's going to be delicious. I'm excited. I was really tempted to open these up this morning and just snack. I knew I'd get in trouble.
Nope. I tell her nope because we gotta open it up. The ASMR.
Yeah, do that.
All right, so go ahead. Now you can. Now I'm giving you permission.
How
exciting.
Right? Okay.
Okay, here we go. I can capture it.
Okay.
Oh, let's shake it. Oh, it smells good.
They smell like a little spicy, but like with flavor.
Yeah, they smell really good.
That makes sense.
These are good actually.
They're pretty good. They're not super hot.
All right. The dip. Okay. All right.
I'm laughing at like the dollop. I don't know if we can. Anyways.
That's funny.
Anyways.
All right. Well, we can't dip into anything until you dip into a marketing insight.
Ooh.
So you go first. Oh, I think we talked about this. So today, actually, our insights kind of complement each other. So I think maybe I need to go. Remember?
Sure.
She's like, whatever.
Take it away, Jacqueline.
Sure. Okay. So storytelling. I think the term gets everybody. I think is aware of this idea of storytelling. We do identify as storytellers, right? We are.
Yes.
It is part of our marketing. And so I think I wanted to kind of break down like how storytelling and being creative can help build your business, build your brand. And I think the first step is understanding how to use storytelling for yourself, right? So an example of that is, I think, the way we storytell about our business. One of the things that we love to do is whenever we go to an event where there's community, is we want to show the story of what it's like to be in community. And so one could argue like, well, yeah, you can just like post a picture or you can have a static post that says community matters or, something like that. But for us,
community.
But for us, I think the power of storytelling is there's a lot of power in video. We believe in that. Definitely the internet believes that. So we're on the right track here. And so what's cool is when I'm there, when I'm in these spaces, I think I look around and I think about what's the emotion coming, what is the emotions that are coming out of being in these spaces, and whether it's through a nonprofit or and so
you embody
it,
the spirit
of it,
feeling of the community with your content.
Yes. And the last part of storytelling is language, is messaging. Messaging is a big part of it. And that's where I think you as a copywriter come into this conversation to bring the other side of this insight. Is one can argue that, yeah, you can make a video and people can be doing fun things, but to really take it home when it comes to social media right now, or any kind of marketing, whether it's your website, is like, what is the language that what is the messaging that you're putting out there to really take it to that specific place that you as a brand can only bring. So
your insight, to recap,
I love this,
is storytelling is important because it really shows what you value, and it kind of elevates the whatever message you're trying to say, right? Like you said, I could have just said, like, love me community, we post a picture, but you tell a story of us actually partaking in the community, actively building it. It's more powerful than that static picture.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is dip worthy. I think before we talk about the other part, which I'm talking about, is language and messaging, I think we should dip this, because the power of storytelling is...
It's big, it's powerful. It creates communities.
Ooh.
All right. You know what? Okay. Take it away, Jacqueline.
All right, here we go.
I can't remember if I thought these were hotter than I don't know.
I remember them being a bit hot. So
a bit hot?
Let's see.
Okay. That's good. Oh, there's the kick. It's got a little. I think this might be my favorite combo yet.
I don't know if I can say the same. Where's that water?
What in the world?
Sorry, that was like not what I remembered it to be.
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, I think I might like the chips more with like sour cream or something.
Oh.
So let's see. Let me eat it by itself.
Because it's garlic hummus, so it does have a little bit of a tang.
Yeah, I don't think I like the garlic tang to this. Okay, you're up, Anna.
Okay, so the insight that I wanted to share, you obviously mentioned the power of storytelling, but how you tell that story is also important.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
I know, you're getting ahead of yourself.
I'm like, yeah, it's great.
Very perfect.
Dip worthy.
How you tell that story is also important. Obviously, we're big proponents of being consistent in your story, but there's also nuances of how you can tell your story. For instance, you post a video, the copy that you use in like the super or the caption, those words, they can also inform the way you tell a story. Depending on the language that you use, you can be empathetic, you can be authoritative, you can be funny, and that's all going to shape who you are and what your audience perceives you as. So yeah, those little moments where you just kind of want to rush through the copy, don't. Like, really take a moment to think about what words you want to say, what kind of feeling you want to evoke, right? Because the visual will add one part to the story, and then the words will add another part to the story, right? It's kind of like saying, like, hey, Jackie, I really like you, versus, hey, Jackie, I love you. Those words show very different feelings.
Yeah.
We had a client that was food, and one of the really most popular items was carne asada fries, right? So we had a post every week about how cool, oh, look at her, how great these carne asada fries were. And you can only say, hey, our carne asada fries are great so many times. So I remember one instance that we both really liked. The copy was something like, the sound was, you had to listen to the sound, it was funny.
Yeah.
But the copy was something like, oh, here is the 10th order for carne asada fries, and we have a whole other menu. So by contextualizing and kind of using the copy to tell a story, we're showing that people really like the carne asada fries, that they're willing to reorder them over and over again over anything else on this wide menu. And we did that because of the humorous language that we use.
Yeah. So there's a lot of opportunity, I think, right now, especially with social media, to really make your business very unique and nuanced. And when we say nuanced, what do we mean by that? Because I actually was just telling Anna, I didn't know that. I learned that word when I was working at an agency, and I was like, whoa, like I didn't realize, like that's the cool thing. Maybe I'm a nerd, but like that's the cool thing about like words is like, wow, like there's so many ways that can set the tone for something.
Just by the single word.
By a single word.
Yeah, like what's really cool about language is there are certain words that really kind of hone into like a feeling or an idea, right? Just by changing them. Like I can say like, oh, it's my responsibility to make sure this brief is complete, right? So you understand that it's on me. But if I say something like, oh, the onus is on me, right? It kind of makes it heavier. It kind of makes it feel like, oh, this is like very important, a very important thing that I have to carry through. And that's all because of the different words.
Oh, I think it's so beautiful. Maybe I'm a nerd, but I think like that's what's so beautiful about marketing, and that's so beautiful now that we get to do that storytelling. You get to do that storytelling with your business, is like you get to find the right words that really connect back to your brand and what they want to, and what you want to be known for, and all that good stuff. So I think, next time you do a reel, like she said, I think don't rush the text on the post, but also the text that's on the video. There's really a story to tell, because sometimes you need the language to make sense of the whole story. There's so many times that we have created content for our clients, for ourselves, where if that text doesn't hit, it's not as effective. But when it is, it's like, like people get it. Like, I think that there's just so much power in that, and it's so like anyone can do it for their business. And I think that is I hope if you take anything today is like, you're so excited to tell your story and how you want to, like, just like when you are probably scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, like there's some posts where you're like, oh my God, like it got to you. It's like, evaluate, like, why did it get to you? And how do you want your customers to feel like, oh, they get me, like they got to me. And that's something we are also building and continuing to explore and learn and cultivate. So we're right there with you. And I think, I know, I get excited. I just get excited about this stuff. She does. Yeah, because storytelling is, at the end of the day, there's like, it all can get pretty emotional, and I think in a cool way.
It's what connects us. It's as people, as humans, as communities. Storytelling is what connects us, right?
Yeah, it really is.
And at the core of great marketing is a great story that does more than sell. It connects.
And I think what a great way to kind of end this episode, because we started off by pointing out that this beanie was a gift that I gave her for a 1-year anniversary. But actually, I'm not even kidding you. I'm like, it's just hitting me right now. It's like her writing, so she's a copywriter, she's a writer, is honestly what got me to meet you. This is what's crazy, right? Like yes, in this context, we're talking about clients and it gets clients, but in this case, attract what you,
that's a story for another day, how that connects.
Are you trying to tease the audience?
I'm trying to tease them, but yeah.
Next episode, then we have to talk about how writing
is the reason we met.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
But next episode, you gotta subscribe to Dipworthy on Spotify or YouTube. And the next episode in April, first episode of April, we will share that story. How's that?
Sure.
How's that for a tease?
So, let's dip.
Oh yeah, let's dip. Let's actually dip finally. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Are you gonna dip or? Because you say you didn't like it.
I'll dip a little bit. Maybe I'll have to try it again.
Okay.
I don't like it. But I'm going to eat it because I'm hungry.
Well, on that note,
cheers.
Thank you so much for watching / listening to us. Thank you, Charlie, for joining us.
Yeah. Hope you learned something useful or new today. My mouth is burning, so.
Hopefully you try these. If you have any snack suggestions that we should try, or if you yourself, want to propose that we try your food or your snack, hit us up. Or if you have any questions about marketing that you think we should discuss on our little couch convos,
that would
send
be
us a DM. Hit us up online. You can find us on all platforms at Hireas, HIREELLAS, Hireas. Okay, Jacqueline. Okay.
Cheers.
All right.
That's a wrap, Charlie.